to Laugh Actuary, the world's first online comedy club for actuaries. We're delighted to have a full house this afternoon. It's a free concert, but donations are very welcome in aid of mental health awareness. My name is Donald MacLeod. By day, I'm a chief actuary. Some evenings, I am known as Donny Marut, and I do some stand-up comedy. A few years ago, I broke the record for the most jokes in an hour, 580, breaking Tim Vine's record. His downfall was that he had to wait for people to stop laughing before jokes. I didn't have that problem. Ended up doing radio all over the world, Australia. Managed to get the actuarial profession onto national public radio in America to about 10 million people. One of the other things that happened to me was that I was invited to go on to Britain's Got Talent. I said no, but our first performer not only went on to Britain's Got Talent, but he also reached the final of Britain's Got Talent. So you're going to love this first turn this afternoon. Please give a huge welcome to Mickey P. Kerr.
I'm going to cut straight to the chase here. The best band for this are the Bee Gees. Now, there's a few hundred people watching this, and I imagine there's a few hundred Bee Gees fans because they're just such a brilliant band. Amazing vocals, amazing melodies, but they hardly wrote any song lyrics at all. Sometimes it was just enough song lyrics to formulate a song title, and that is it. It's just high-pitched vowels and consonants slammed together, but done in a really good way. I'll give you an example. The famous classic 80s track, You Win Again. You might have heard of the track, but you won't know the words. It's a 3-word song. I'm going to play the song for you now exactly as it is. My voice obviously isn't as good as the Bee Gees, so you'll hear the song for what it really is. This is incredible how they got away with this. This is You Win Again. Word for word. You win again. You win again. And that's our right song.
Our next performer, our headline act, I'm sure you're going to love him. A fellow Scot. He has performed on Breaking the News, Mock the Wick, and The Now Show. Please give a huge welcome for the fantastic Stuart Mitchell.
Hello, I've even made an effort with my background. I think that's due a round of applause in itself. Thank you very much. Do you know, it's strange. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. It's strange as well when I wave at the audience. I hate it, especially in cameras like this. Look, see how I'm missing the tips of 2 fingers? It's weird, isn't it? It's not a magic trick. I didn't just cut my fingers off, especially for you guys. I'm not that committed. It's weird. I went to a rough school in Glasgow where I lost at a game of rock, paper and scissors. So, yeah, don't worry when it came to maths. Oh, I could get a job with you guys, actually, because when it came to maths, I was very good at fractions. Of course I was, wasn't I? It's great. And I guess the benefit during COVID is that I only need to wash my hand for 16 seconds. So, it takes me a bit less and just one verse of happy birthday. So, not too bad. Because of the accident, he kept saying, look, where there's a drain, there's a claim, right? And they didn't pay out. They didn't pay out at all, but they paid for me to go private and get measured for little prosthetic tips. And think a 4-year-old doesn't want prosthetic. I wanted a hook, right? And what they do is they proportion your hand and they take a mold of one of your fingers and it goes away and gets made. And the doctor shows you how to stick it on with a special glue. I don't know what it's called, like no more nails or something, right? And I was worried I'd get bullied at school, and the doctor's sticking them on, and he says, Stuart, don't worry, no one will notice. 2 weeks later, I went to a family wedding. I shook someone's hand and they actually walked off with them. And if you've been affected by this, I apologise, this is awful. My dad got cautioned by the police because he tried to fraudulently claim for a disabled blue parking badge, right, on my behalf. I'm like, Dad, I really don't think I qualify for this. And he's like, yes, you do. You're a double amputee, right? It was more of a threat than a statement. So I had to go into Glasgow Benefits Office with this disabled blue badge form, and I gave it to the woman, and she says, "What seems to be the problem?" And I went, "I'm missing the tips." And she went, "But this is for a blue badge. What do you have difficulty with?" And my dad just burst in and went, "What does he have difficulty with?" "Parking." And I actually got the badge. When my dad passed away, his life insurance policy paid out on second death, right? You know about this as you drink your champagne and eat your hummus, right? Basically, they never paid out. It paid out in second death. So it transferred over to my stepmom, right? And my dad. So my mum died, didn't pay out. It's transferred to dad. He died, didn't pay out. So my stepmom now has 3 life insurance policies that pays out when she dies. And we all call her the triple whammy mammy, right? But the problem is, she owns, and if there's any lawyers on here that can help me with this, right, I'll give you a percentage. My stepmom owns a family house, and we don't get the house until she dies. It's called life rent in Scotland. So we get nothing until she dies. But on 3 conditions, I can get the house. Does anyone know in the chat any of the 3 conditions that I can get my stepmom's house legally? And it's got to be genuine. A shark attack. Well, aye, but I've got to be a bit discreet about it. I can't kill her, can I? I can't kill her, that'd be obvious. Aye, exactly. Justin Killer. How am I meant to hold a knife with this thing? Jesus, man. But I'm trying to be discreet about it. Do you know that way? I'm trying to put like a light up with one screw. And she's like, "Stuart, should that be above the bath?" And the other, that's it, marry her. That's right, I can't marry her. That's illegal. I don't know where you're from, Stuart. Where are you, Coventry? Right? But basically, if she remarries, I get the house. That's how I get the house. But so of course I'm phoning up mates I used to go to school with. Sorry, do you know how in history you said you wanted to have sex with my mum? Any chance you're still interested? And then the third way, so we know that she can get the house if I kill her if she remarries. Does anybody know the third way that I can get the house? Any suggestions? Come on, there's lawyers out there. You're surely to God you've not all been furloughed. Some of you are allowed to work. She goes to prison. Technically, Jason, I can't get the house if she goes to prison unless it's a sentence for over 6 months, because then it's classed as long-term care, even though she's in prison. But you can't put a 52-year-old woman into care, can you? Can you imagine she's getting up in the morning and she walks away and the care assistant says, "Jeanette, where are you going?" She's like, "Fucking, I'm going to work." Never going to get the house that way, am I? Basically, I had to go into hospital recently. Here's some gags for you, Jen, right? I had to go into hospital before COVID happened. It's called a colonoscopy, and I'm sure some of you have had them. You're probably sitting on a cushion, and they put a wire up your bum, but it's 1.5 meters. So they force it up, and sort of you're thinking, Jesus, are you fitting broadband, right? It's fibre optic, so my arse had unlimited Wi-Fi, right? And I had to fill out a pre-assessment form. This is genuine NHS, Lanarkshire, where I'm from, right? And it comes through the post, and it says in bold, very important, when coming into hospital as an inpatient, take all your medicines and tablets, right? I OD'd. I was out for 10 days, right? It goes on. It says, do you drink alcohol? This is an important one for life insurance. Do you drink alcohol? And if so, how much? I said, yes, cider, £4 a pint. It goes on. Have you ever had any problems with anesthesia? I said, no. She's actually my favourite American pop singer. Have any of your partners been of the same sex? I said, yes, all women. One for the guys, serious. Have you ever had an STI? I said, no, but I do currently drive a 1 litre Astra. Well, I do for the moment. I've taken a holiday payment for 3 months. I've probably towed it away. Right. Last question. Do you have any medical history? Do you have any medical history? I said, my medical history isn't great, but I do know that Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928. Anyway, this has been all right. I mean, I normally get this sort of reaction, so it's not put me off at all.